Ulsan, South Korea, home of the magnificent Monsu International Archery Center and venue for the first FITA Archery World Cup event of 2007. After the success of the World Cup in 2006, FITA are promising us the ultimate archery event. And what better place to kick off than in the home of some of the world's finest archers, 2006 World Cup winner Kyung-Mo Park being one of them. So sit back and enjoy as we join 250 archers competing from 34 countries for a place in the World Cup final.
We start with Asia this year as the first event. The second will be Varese in Italy, north of Italy. The third one will be Antalya, which we had already last year. So we will go again to Antalya, close to the beach, and we will enjoy the Turkish culture. And the next one will be Dover in Great Britain, just close to the cliff, just close to France, in front of France. And then the great final will be in Dubai, which is also very exciting because it's a great show for our sport, and I think will be a fantastic World Cup final to end in November with this 2007 Metexan Archery World Cup circuit.
The 2006 World Cup winners, Sofia Goncharova, Rio Wild, Huan Zhang and Kyung-Mo Park. No other archery event in 2006 would so effectively display the precision and finesse of this ancient sport. The journey began in Porec, Croatia. Jamie Van Natter provided the drama, but it was Anna Katsanseva who took the gold in the women's compound. Rio Wild outperformed Emil Kustas and Dominik Zhene for his compound gold. In recurve, it was Margarita Galazovskaya who gave Russia a second gold medal. Jayanta Talukdar was talk of the town, but the Koreans are coming. Antalya, Turkey and Stage 2 saw a compound archer Nicholas Simpson pitched against 3 Russians in the final 4. Roboval dos Santos had to hold his breath before finally taking the gold in men's compound. China cleaning up in recurve, Sofia Goncharova beat teammate Anna to take gold. First appearance in the World Cup, Kyung-Mo Park took no prisoners with a fine display. San Salvador, home of Jorge Jimenez, and perfect conditions for Hilario Dubois, who suffered the rain for his recurve gold. Jaeling Huan shot 106 to take the recurve gold against Alison Williamson. The Wild dynasty continued to shine. This time it was Logan who beat brother Rio by just 1 point to take gold. Sofia Goncharova silenced American supporters with a 114 to 109 win over Jamie Van Natter. Shanghai saw the World Cup leaderboard thrown into a flux with Mr. Zhang beating Mr. Park, Dave Cousins provided even more drama, and Sofia beat Linda Oshua. Mexico hosted the final with all the flair and colour that you would expect, together with junior and cadet finals. The final showdown between the world's top archers. In compound, the World Cup was awarded to Sofia Goncharova and Rio Wild, and in recurve, Huan Zhang and Kyung-Mo Park. Back at home, FITA are growing up with new offices in the Maison du Sport. Can't wait to see what FITA have in store for 2007.
Please welcome the #1 ranked archer.
You join us for the women's compound gold medal final. We've got Sofia Goncharova joined with her teammate Anna Katsanseva.
Also from the Russian Federation, Anna Katsanseva.
That's right, Mark, and first arrow of the first end. Sofia shooting first on target 1. This is a repeat of the match. Oh my goodness.
That's a 7. She will not be happy with that.
Not a good way to start at all.
You can just see it in her face.
9 points.
That's a 9 for Anna. A solid start for Anna.
A bit more typical.
8 points.
8 points. Sofia.
9 points.
Another 9 for Anna. Hasn't started well.
9 points.
9 points, Sofia. Should be happy with that one, of course.
Finally got one in the middle there.
10.
Anna answers that one fairly solidly. So there we go. End 1, 24 points for Sofia, 28 for Katsanseva.
Behind now, Ms. Goncharova will be shooting first.
It's a pretty big gap for archers at this level to have so early on. Let's see what Sofia can pull back. 9.
9 points. 10.
10 for Anna.
Eight points.
Again.
8 points for Sophia. It's not looking good for Sophia. It's
No, she's-
actually unusual. She's off form at the moment.
Well, I think the wind is certainly playing up.
10 points for Anna.
Anna, as you
It's
say.
not, the wind isn't putting Anna off at all.
Absolutely.
9 points.
9 points. It's better for Sophia.
9 points.
9 points
A
there.
much better grouping of arrows for Anna as well.
So there you go. That's the end of that end. 50 for Sophia, 57 for Anna. That is a big gap, as you say, at this end of this level of the game.
First arrow, third end.
10.
That's more like it.
She'll be happy with that.
That's more like it.
So she'll have to work hard to make it up.
Nine points.
9 points for Anna.
10.
10 for Sophia. Yes,
Second 10, that's pretty good.
pretty good.
Sophia, of course, beat Jamie van Natter on her way to the final. So she didn't have an easy route to the final. Neither of them did.
10 or 9. 9
10 for Anna.
No, no, it's a call there. I think that would be called 9. Have a look.
8 points.
8 points, Sophia.
8 points.
Whoa,
Ooh, okay.
it's all happened a little bit too late, but there's confirmation.
Sophia on 78 and Anna 83, as you can see there. Anna ahead the whole game there.
9 points.
9 points, Sophia. Better start for her this time around.
10.
Anna just responds strongly each time.
10.
Sophia happy with that 10.
Yeah, she's fighting back.
Another 10 from Anna.
Fantastic round from Anna.
9 points.
9 points to Sophia.
Well, it's really 9s and 10s, isn't it, Mark? I
It
mean,
was really, I mean, she came back towards the end there. You can see it, but she knows it's not enough. Oh, 7 there for Anna.
well, at the end of the day, it was enough to take the final. 106, 110 in the final. There you are, Anna's score.
Well done to Anna. She was ahead the whole time from there, looking very strong throughout that match.
And a reversal of the World Cup final from Mexico, where Sophia beat her teammate. Great start, 25 points on the scoreboard for Sofia Goncharova as she makes her way to the World Cup final.
And now you join us for the bronze men's compound final. Logan Wild from the United States and Fred van Zutphen from the Netherlands. Join us for the last two ends. 55 to 58 is where we start here.
He first had a national team slot in 1989, starting the sport in 1986.
Logan to shoot first on target 1.
X.
10. Nice, solid start there for Logan.
Nothing wrong with that. Fred, who shot perfect round
10 again.
in the first end.
10 again.
Points.
10. Wonder why these two are in the bronze.
9 points.
9 points there.
Fred Van Zutphen shoots 10, 10, 10.
10, 10,
Perfect
10.
round.
Perfect.
Second perfect round, second perfect end of the match so far for Fred. 84-88 as we start the final end in this bronze
And once again,
match.
Logan Wild shooting first.
That's a 10 for Logan.
Fred, who of course beat Dominic Genet in order to get to the final, and it was Dominic Genet who knocked out Logan's brother Rio.
10 for Fred there. Another 10. This is a very high scoring bronze match, I can tell you.
Absolutely, there's not a lot to settle. Not a lot between these two archers, but you could say that about the whole of the World Cup competition, in fact.
9 points.
That's a 9. And at this level, you'll be unhappy with that one.
9 points.
9 for Logan.
10 points.
And a 10 for Fred. That's it. Fred takes it.
117 to 113.
And a 4th place World Cup style of the United States.
Excellent stuff there from Fred.
Ladies and gentlemen.
See, so Fred then takes the bronze medal in the men's compound final.
Coming up next, the men's.
Fred takes with him 18 points towards the World Cup final placing, and 15 to Logan. Good match.
And now you join us for the gold men's compound final. From Iran, we have Reza Zamaninejad, and from El Salvador, Jorge Jimenez. And you join us here at the beginning of the first end.
That's right, these two archers have had a tough time. George was complaining bitterly about the wind the other day.
10 points.
That's a 10.
Terrific start to this final.
10 points.
That's another 10.
Get the feeling this is going to be a close one.
I think it certainly will be.
9.
9 there for Reza.
9 points, tied score.
Another 9. Level pegging at the moment.
10.
That's a 10.
10.
Another 10.
X-ray.
Still going for it.
First 3 arrows, Jorge
Neck and neck,
Jimenez arrow
both of them 29 apiece.
in order to tie up the match after the first 3 shots.
And they both shot 10-10, 9-9, 10-10. So there's really nothing in it.
9 points.
That's a 9 there for Reza.
9.
Another 9.
Playing copycat.
9 points.
9 there.
9 points.
9 again.
I'm sure they see the funny side of it somewhere. But they're
10.
10.
okay, now what's George going to do?
Will tie. 10 points.
10.
Exactly the same.
They will tie.
See from
Yeah.
both archers, 57 points after the first 6 arrows. Potential score 60.
첫 번째 6발을
Oh, George does that very well, don't you think, Mark?
Absolutely.
The score is still tied
Absolutely.
unofficially right
So
now.
just to catch up, 57-57.
Shooting first
Both
will
archers
resume.
shooting identical arrows. 9-9, 10.
That's a 10.
10.
That's another 10. Oh, you can see a dead heat at the end of this game.
9 points.
That's a
Which
9.
means the next arrow must be
A 9.
9 points.
9
it is.
points.
Tied score.
When are we going to get the breakthrough here?
You can see the frustration now, actually.
9.
That's a 9.
10!
10. There we have something different.
There you go, there's your 1 point difference.
Even the loser was actually slightly relaxed about that one.
I think he was looking for the break as well. 85 to Reza, and George takes a 1 point lead with 86. First arrow of the last end.
Ten.
It's a 10. And a very good 10. Bang in the middle there.
Couldn't shoot a better 10 than that.
10.
And that's another 10.
Dead center. 2 arrows to go.
2발 남았습니다.
9.
And that's a 9. Mm-hmm. How will Jorg respond?
10.
10.
Excellent stuff. George, who beat Fred Van Soetven in the way to the final, 113, 116. So he knows what it's like to win by a slender target.
10.
10점.
10 there for Reza.
9 will win. 9 points.
9, he's got
9.
It's
115, 114.
Jimenez,
1 point in
the
it.
champion of the 7th Korea
So close.
International Archery Tournament from El Salvador, Jorge Jimenez.
I was focused in my work, and really I am very happy for the result. At the final, I got a gold medal. That is a good result for my country. It was very, very nice. A great work of organization. People works very hard, and they are very gently and friendly. You know, very nice.
So a lot of the teams were actually arriving here and shooting for the first time really outdoor. So that doesn't help, and it gave some surprises this morning, yes. Park Kyung-mo, winner of the World Cup, in Korea, being eliminated in the 16th, this is a big shock.
Tomber contre le numéro 1 mondial, c'est un rêve.
To be shooting against the world's #1 archer is a dream, and to win also, that is something else. I had problems in the first end, I took several points, but I realised what I needed to do, and in the second end I didn't hesitate, I wasn't scared, and I concentrated on the yellow. And that was what I needed to win the match by 1 point. The difference in the time is not really a problem, because thanks to the French Federation, we were allowed to come here last Thursday, so I have already had 5 days training here. I've adjusted to food, climate, everything in fact. We also trained a lot in the windy conditions.
경기 자체에 져가지고 많이 좀 속상했어요. 속상해가지고.
After I lost, I went and hid in the players' equipment area. I was asking myself, why did I lose?
무엇을 실수해서 졌을까 지금 개인적으로 좀 생각도 하고.
I thought I had let my team and fans down. I disappointed myself, and I will never do that again.
조금 쑥스럽더라고요. 그래서 그러면 안 되는데 그래도. 개인적인 생각 좀 정리하고 그러려고 좀 안에 있었습니다.
Well, beating the world champion was not enough to take Thomas Aubert any further than the elimination rounds.
And you join us for the gold women's recurve final. We've got 2 women from Korea. We've got Yoon Young Choi and we've got Sung Hyun Park as well.
On target number 1 for the gold medal representing Korea.
Yep. Two Koreans in the final, 4 Koreans in the semi-final.
On target number 2.
So the women have made up for it where the men perhaps didn't quite do as well.
So you see the results of the first 2 ends, 27-27, 54-54. Perfect level pegging at the moment. You join us now for the last 2 ends. That's a 9.
9.
That's another 9.
Yeah, Park shot 9-8-10 in the first end. Choi shooting 9-9-9.
9.
That's another 9.
So they're not quite the same. It's
9.
That's a 9 too.
High score.
It's still tied.
8 points.
An 8. Is this the opportunity to move ahead? It is. Park ahead by 1 point. And there you have it at the end of end 3, 80-81.
Just 1 point in it. And the third end is the end where the 1 point drift occurs. 26 to Park's 27.
9.
That's a 9. No exaggeration to say all to play for at the moment. Ten.
89 to 91 then. That's a 9. That's another 10, thanks George. Good job he's there, isn't it?
Yeah, it is really, isn't it?
10.
That's a 10 as well.
This shot just broke the camera herself.
Exactly. Arrow straight in the hole again, breaking the tiny
camera in the middle of the target there.
10 points.
10 again.
That's it.
That is it. Park takes it 111 with Choi on 108. That was just almost level pegging throughout the whole of the match until towards the end, but only a couple of points in it. It's just so close.
Round of applause for both our competitors, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely right, George. Round of applause for them both. Solid archery there.
한국에서 국제대회가 많지 않은데 정말 우승해서 너무 좋고요. 그리고 많은 분들이 또 응원을 해주셔서 그런 좋은 결과가 있었던 것 같아요. 그리고 너무 기쁘고 좋아요. 일단은 기쁜 마음은 같고요.
In Korea, especially because there are so many supporters here
그러니까 우리나라에서 제가
and so many fans cheering for me, it is a very powerful feeling for me to shoot archery here.
응원해주시는 분이 많으니까 더 힘이 나고 그러니까 기쁨은 같아요. 그렇지만 우리나라에서 같이 응원해주는 사람이 많으니까 더 힘이 더 많이.
I am waiting for the Korean team qualifications. Before I will know if I can carry on to Varese.
확실히 답을
I hope I can.
못하겠는데요. 그러니까 선발이도 돼야지 가는 거기 때문에 국내 대회가 또 국내 선수들이 워낙 좋은 선수가 많아서 또 선발이 돼야지 그 시합을 나갈 수 있어요.
You join us for the gold men's recurve final, the last match of this World Cup event. We've got two archers from Chinese Taipei. We've got Chen Pang Wang and Cheng Wei Kuo. Kuo to start.
And it is Kuo starting, yes, on target 2. There's FITA President Mr. Tom Dillon in the background there, sporting his sunglasses.
7 points.
7. Kuo will not be happy with that. Disappointment on his face, you just see it. 7 points to start off. Very bad news for him.
In the semi-finals,
9 points.
9
points. 10 rank.
9. A bad 9 as well, though.
9 points again.
9. Happy with that one. 10.
Getting a bit closer to the mark now. Just one Korean in the semi-finals of the men's recurve event.
That's a 9.
Another Russian.
8 points.
8 there. Surprisingly low scoring this game, actually, for the men's final.
Yeah, sure. 27-25. 3 short. I think you mean that 7. That's throwing you off, Mark.
On the board.
That is certainly. I'm surprised to see that, to be honest.
Let's see if Mr. Kuo can pull back those 2 points.
9. 9 again.
8 points.
8. Will not be happy with that one.
Mr. Wang has shot
10. There we go.
Shot 1,260 in qualification.
7 points.
7 points there for Kuo. This is not going well for him at all.
7 points.
But it's not going.
It's not going well for either of them, really, is it?
Absolutely not.
No.
All of these could be signs that show the win.
So 53-49 at the end of N2.
Start of N3 now.
10.
10 points there for Mr. Kuo.
Mr. Wang.
10.
Nothing wrong
Another
with that.
10. Nothing wrong with that at all, but he needs to catch up slightly.
Look at that.
10 again.
220 kilometre hour. 220 kilometres an hour. 232 from Mr. Wang's last arrow.
Oh, 8. It's not good.
9 points.
A 9 there.
10.
10.
Leaving it to the last second to shoot that final arrow there. And a lot happier with that third end. 81-78. Chang Pang Wang 81. Cheng Wei Kuo 78.
8 points.
Now in the last end.
Wang to shoot now. 9.
9. Up a point now. Well, moved up 1. This is still closed. 10. It's not going to do much good, I think.
10.
10 again. Wang, as you can see, on 100. Kuo 96.
4 points separating them only.
9 points.
9 points now.
6 will win.
It's an 8. He's got it.
That's it.
108 to 105 in the final.
Well done. Surprised at some of the low scoring there, though.
Yeah, I think the wind was picking up towards the end there, and it has been all week. So tremendous performance from both of these archers, and nice to see some archers in the competition from Chinese Taipei. We didn't see many last year on the show.
There you have Mr. Wang 108, Mr. Kyo on 105. And that's it from Ulsan in Korea. Thanks very much for your company. The next leg of the FITA World Cup will be in Varese, Italy. Join us then.